Here for the match between West Ham and Tottenham Hotspur at the London Stadium. Both teams in turmoil. West Ham have a 1 in 6. And it's Jose Mourinho at the helm. And I can tell you the teams. Pellegrini's gone for the 4-1-3-1. Roberto in goal. At the back he's got Fredericks, Diop, Ogbonna and Cresswell. In the middle will be Rice. Then Ogbonna, Noble, Snodgrass, Anderson in midfield and Hallow up front. For Tottenham Hotspur it's Gazzaniga in goal. I cannot pronounce his name. Aurier at number 24. Alderweireld, Sanchez and Ben Davies in the middle. Dier and Winks. Kind of up front, Lucas Moura, Alli in the middle and Son. And up front on his own is Harry Kane. So both teams needing a win. Can Jose Mourinho turn Tottenham Hotspur around? And can Pellegrini get West Ham going again? And they've kicked off. And there's the man, the special one, Jose Mourinho. Last club, of course, was Manchester United. And it's Spurs on the ball. Now come back to Spurs. There's a chance here for Spurs. And it's Son. And Son's still going. Can he take his man? He can. Ball in the box. And it's West Ham now have it. But West Ham lose it straight away. The Son, that's poor defending. Number 33 plays it all the way back to number 4. That's Alderweireld to Sanchez. Back to Sanchez. Tottenham playing from right to left and they're coming down the left now. Could be a chance here for Spurs. Trying to get the ball to Harry Kane, but it's cleared. And West Ham are offside. And we have one person in the stream. So free kick to Spurs. Going to the right side to Ben Davies. Ben Davies plays it down the middle. And here comes number 20, Dier. Harry Kane. And he scores. Harry Kane makes it 1-0. And the referee and the linesman rules it offside. Was he offside? Alli drives through. Ooh, just offside. Correct decision. Just when you thought we got an early goal. And we have 9 watching now and 3 likes. Thank you very much. Cheers. And it's Spurs with the ball. Trying to play it down there. Left side, but there's no one there for Spurs. And number 3 will have it for West Ham, Cresswell. So West Ham with the ball on their right side. Trying to move the ball forward, but having to go backwards. And that's gone out for throw-in. Well, I think Pellegrini was probably favoured to get sacked first. Pochettino, of course, was sacked on the Wednesday to everybody's shock. Some thinks he's been backstabbed a bit like Martin Jol was by Daniel Levy. Both these teams need a change of fortune. Spurs got the throwing it to number 15. Still with Spurs number 15. I don't think Harry Kane's going to get that. Roberto kicks out. It's another throw in to Spurs on their left side. Spurs so far have dominated the first 4 minutes. Tottenham have won no games in their last 12 away games. Last win was January the 20th at Craven Cottage against Fulham, who played an absolute blinder in the second half against QPR. Roberto, 12 conceded, no clean sheets in 6 Premier League appearances this season. The stats for West Ham and Tottenham don't look good. But here come Harry Kane's throw. He's not offside, is he? Yeah, he's offside. Was he offside? Oh, he's well offside there, Harry Kane. Harry Kane's at 2 chances. One he scored, but he was offside. Another one which he didn't bother banging into the net as he saw the flag had gone up. Roberto kicks the ball out. West Ham got a chance to come forward. Can West Ham do anything? That's poor from West Ham. But they've given the ball back to West Ham. Number 11, Snodgrass. Oh, he goes backwards. Number 7, Anderson. Oh, that should be Yomayoko. I can never say his name. It will have to be number 7. But the throw in with Ben Davies now for Tottenham. Both in the bottom half of the Premiership. Tottenham conceded 3 goals fewer than the Irons. Spurs 14th in the Premiership with 14 points. Fredericks has the ball. But Harry Kane scored 6 goals in 11 Premier League appearances this season. So Harry Kane's still on form. And there'll be a free kick to West Ham on their left side. I'll tell you, this might be a modern stadium, but this hasn't got the feel of Upton Park, the old bowling ground. That had an amazing atmosphere. West Ham now going to their left side. And that's dealt with by Sanchez. Just nods it on. That's another chance here for West Ham, maybe. Can West Ham bring this ball forward? 16. He's got 24 over, and he's using him. No, playing back. West Ham not using any no ideas yet. Back to 26. Could be a chance here for the Hammers. Could be a header on, and that's right into the arms of Gaza, the former Gillingham goalkeeper. And trust me, he's a pretty decent keeper. And here come Tottenham, number 27 on their right side. It's Luka Moura on the ball. Plays it to Dier. Dier to Alli. Alli not able to go anywhere. Back to Dier. Passes it, and now the ball's with Son. Back to Davies, who plays it to his number 4. Over to Sanchez. I think I can hear the Spurs fans. Lucas Morris trying to come forward. So the last game I covered, they won 7-0 at Tranmere. Here comes the ball in the box. Easily dealt with by West Ham. Maybe West Ham can bring this ball forward as they come up their left side. Got number 7's there. And they've not found him, but they keep the ball. And the ball could be in a good position if that man can get him on the left. And he's offside. Hello to everybody's stream. They got it wide, West Ham. It's a poor header straight to the arms of the keeper from the number 22, Haller. Could have done a lot better there. And there's nothing there for West Ham. Spurs have it. Davies to the middle. And Davies will retrieve that. Pass down the line to Son. Son plays it to Alli. Alli loses, but Son retrieves it. Lucas Morris, who of course scored a hat-trick in that game against Tranmere, but West Ham United are not Tranmere Rovers. And here come West Ham with number 7. He doesn't know where he's going. He loses the ball to Davies, but West Ham have a free kick. Yarmolenko there was fairly Yarmolenko. We'll try and remember his name. West Ham 16th, 5 points above the relegation, so not where West Ham thought they would be. And can Tottenham come forward, Alli? No, easily dealt with back to Roberto. And Roberto will boot it up the pitch. And have West Ham got another chance? Header on. Moloko can't get to that. And will Harry Kane get to this? Oh, he's pulled number 23 back. And that was a foul on Diop. And Kane, rightly so, gets a yellow card. Wait a minute, is that free kick on West Ham's done to Tottenham? That's an odd decision. I would say that was a foul from Harry Kane. Harry Kane pulled Diop, and Diop's been booked. Oh, I don't understand. I don't know why Michael Ovler's has booked Diop, the 23. The initial foul for me was Harry Kane. Harry Kane should have been booked. And it should be a free kick to West Ham. That's a poor decision from the referee. And West Ham fans have right, therefore agreed that this goes in. Oh, Tottenham take advantage. It's a go. Oh, it's gone wide by Sanchez, and again it's offside. Tottenham at the moment unable to stay on side. I think that's justice served, I think, for West Ham as he comes to that header. And that was definitely a foul. But just see, does he get the ball first or does he run into the keeper? Nah, they both go into each other. But I think no goal and offside, a bit more fair. It was definitely a free kick to West Ham, not Tottenham. So Tottenham caught offside 3 times, West Ham twice. And Son's on the ball in the middle. Hasn't got many options. Needs help. No one helping him. Oh, he's gone backwards to Sanchez. Now Spurs can try on their right side. No. Playing it to Alderweireld. To Davies. And Davies plays it back to him. And he plays it back to Sanchez. Now down the wing. Into Kane. And Moura can't get to that. So is Eriksen staying or going? Mourinho's left Eriksen on the bench. And it's West Ham with the ball. Can West Ham come forward? They're trying to. Number 7's got the ball. Coming up the wing. On his right side. Haller back to number 7. Anderson. I think that should be over to number 24 if he can keep the ball in play, Fredericks, and that's gone out of play. I'm not being funny, it's not a good performance from either Spurs or West Ham. I think Tottenham have had more of the possession, but both playing pretty terrible at the moment. Come on guys, QPR and Fulham put an absolute show on down at Craven Cottage last night in the West London derby. So for this game has been absolutely dreadful. Both teams very poor indeed. So as opposed to both in the right position of 16th and 14th respectively. Long kick up the field by West Ham. And Davies will deal with that. Passes it to Dier. And that's a foul. And that was a foul on Winks. Bit of a silly foul to give away there by Snodgrass. Still awaiting the first goal. Tottenham, of course, have had the ball in the back of the net, but Harry Kane was offside. Spurs playing from the back with Sanchez into the number 8. He falls over. And Tottenham having to go backwards to Gaza. He kicks it long. Heads up, doesn't find the Tottenham man, but Tottenham have the ball now. But they're not going forward. Davies. To Alderweireld. He plays it to Sanchez. Because he tries to play through the middle to Moura, and he does nothing with it. And West Ham have the ball. Number 3, Cresswell. To Ogbonna. He's got to Diop. A long ball up the field. Now will go out for a throw into West Ham. So far, not a classic London derby. I thought for the last night's game, West Ham and Tottenham would have a lot to live up to. And my word, they're not living up to it. Of course, Tottenham won the meeting last year 1-0 at the London Stadium. I hope we're not going to get a 0-0 ball here. West Ham on the ball, having to go backwards. Number 24 playing it back to the keeper. Keeper kicks it out. Now on that right side. With number 41. Now they're coming through the middle. Over to number 24, Fredericks. To number 7. He passes it back to... Oh dear, West Ham. Again going backwards. Oh well, West Ham now in defence. Play a long ball over the top. Now he's not going to reach anybody but the keeper. And now Spurs coming forward. Oh, going backwards. It's in the middle with Alderweireld. I think that's Winks. And that's a poor ball, and West Ham have it. Bit scrappy this for a Premiership game. Dier loses it in the middle. Maybe West Ham can come forward. They're running up the pitch. Snodgrass to number 7. Ball put in the box. And everybody misses it, and that'll be a goal kick. Snodgrass passes at number 7. Number 7 puts the ball in. It's poor defending and pretty lacklustre attack. Yeah, nothing in that. 70 minutes played. Heads up. West Ham win the header. Now they've got the ball with number 7. He plays it short to his number 16. He does come forward, loses it, but number 7 gets there. But Tottenham now got the ball. Alli doesn't get to the ball, so West Ham now coming forward. West Ham coming up their right side, trying to play Anderson through, but it should be dealt with by Tottenham and cleared out. And Sonny's fouled on his left side. Watching it on BT Sports with some absolutely dreadful commentary. I'll tell you something, Dazzle. The London derby last night was epic, especially in the second half. This game is absolutely not really happening. The best team is Heart the Coal. Jose Mourinho has won 10 major trophies since 2008 and 2009, and Spurs have won nothing. And it's Spurs on the ball play to the middle. And now can Spurs bring this game into life? Number 27 Moura on the ball. Runs their bodies. Dier to Winks. Moura again. Back to Dier. Now to Alli, out of position. Alli's supposed to be playing down the middle. Now here comes Son. Plays it long. Comfortable save for the keeper. Now Spurs have it on the wing. Passes it to Son on the edge of the box. Son going to try again. And could be a chance. And what was that? That was, well, poor defending from West Ham when the ball comes in the box. This is the first shot, saved by the keeper quite comfortably. No, not tight enough West Ham, but not the best of shots from Son. The stream's always behind. You know how YouTube play the game, so they can catch anybody showing the game live. It's Tottenham with the ball. Back to Gaza, the former Gillingham keeper. He kicks it out onto the wing. That's hoofed into the air. And no one. Yep, West Ham get that header. Now, can West Ham come forward? They don't now. Can Tottenham move forward? Kane. Over to Moura, number 27. He puts a long ball. Could be a chance here. That's good defending from West Ham. Good header. It's West Ham coming up their left side. Haven't really created anything, but then again, nor of Tottenham. And it's a chance for a crossing for West Ham. Now go for a throw-in. So throwing to West Ham on that left side. Just throw it in the box. Oh, and he's thrown it out for a goal kick to Spurs. That's not a penalty. He's gone for the header. Nah, it's not a penalty on Snodgrass. 22 minutes of a poor game so far. Can Tottenham get a goal? No, West Ham come away with it. Coming up their left side to number 8. Anderson, he plays it back to Ogbonna. No, Obi has it. Hello, Scotty G3. Ain't it always why people ask you to sub when they've got no videos? The idea of asking people to sub to you, you've got to have content on your channel. Ooh, Spurs coming forward. Oh dear. I've seen better in the National League. And you thought Darlington v Walsall was bad on Wednesday night. This is just worse at a faster pace. And there was a foul on the corner flag by Harry Kane. Harry Kane, that poor corner flag. He pushes the player straight to the corner flag. About exciting as it will get, I suppose. It was okay. I suppose for the leagues they're at, it was pretty okay. But for these two, with these Premiership, they're supposed to be a million times better than Darlington and Walsall for the level they're at. But then again, I can see why both teams are absolutely struggling. Free kick to West Ham. West Ham have it. West Ham going anywhere with this? West Ham play it to their number 8 Anderson. He loses the ball with Sanchez. It's all getting scrappy there, and Gaza boots it down the field. And West Ham booted up the field. Sanchez has it. Passes it to the middle. Played back to Alderweireld. He doesn't know where to go. Plays it to Sanchez. Oh boy. Not a lot happening. Ben Davies now. Could talk about his great night on Tuesday, qualifying with the Wales as they beat Hungary 2-0. Right, number 8 has it for Spurs. Still with Spurs. Davies back to number 8. Yeah, Winks is number 8. The Sun. Trying to explain what Spurs are just passing the ball around, doing absolutely nothing. And the long ball's played, and Spurs kept it in play, and West Ham booted up the field, and West Ham lose it. West Ham retain it. Now West Ham might actually score. There's a man on. Come on, West Ham. Oh, gods. Oh, my word. Just when you thought West Ham would square the bogs, number 7 was in a good position, but they just totally messed it up. 25 minutes played, still no goals. Well, there was a goal, but Kane was offside. This game could get better a million times. That was Mark Noble, number 16, the captain of West Ham. First time I've seen him in the game. He has the ball. Oh, well, that was poor. Number 7 has it. Plays it to the middle, and that'll be Tottenham's ball. And Tottenham decide to take the throw in on their right side. Throws it back to Sanchez. He goes back to the keeper. He passes it out to Alderweireld, and he plays it to Sanchez. Oh dear. Would West Ham be delighted with a 0-0 draw against Spurs? I certainly wouldn't. At the moment, this game looks like it's got 0-0 written all over it, but it is a game of two halves. Old Fulham yesterday, they were dreadful in the first half, and then were a totally different team in the second half. My word, does Mourinho look happy? Is he already regretting taking the Tottenham job? And it's West Ham with the ball. Not a lot happening. Just West Ham in their defensive area. 23. Plays it through the middle. They give it back to Spurs. Harry Kane tries to find Moura. And that's going to go to the West Ham keeper. Now West Ham can come up their right side, playing it to number 11 and Snodgrass. He passes it back to number 3, Cresswell. Good. Back to Rice, into number 16, Noble. Now it's number 24, Fredericks, plays in number 7. Can number 7 plays it back to number 24, Fredericks. No, what's going to happen here? And West Ham win the throw in a good area. Take it long. Go on, take it long. Throw it in the box. You never know, West Ham might actually get a goal from this. So West Ham with a throw in. Does he even know he's going to throw it to? And the throw-in's been taken, and it's come to nothing but... No, it's not another throw-in. And that'll be a throw-in or a free kick. No, just a throw-in to West Ham. I thought Danny Dier might have fouled Fredericks there. So a chance maybe for West Ham to go for long. No, plays it short. And West Ham lose the ball, and number 20 Dier, and the referee Mark Lover blows his whistle. This game has been as good as a wet fart. I used to say on the channel, it hasn't been that interesting. I can tell you that. Honestly, I could get some paint a wall, and you could watch me. You could watch the paint dry. Really, the only way you could enjoy this if you supported West Ham or Tottenham. If you were neutral, oh my word. Dier plays it back to Davies. Winks to Dier. now Dier brings it a bit forward before passing it to Sanchez, to Winks, back to Sanchez on the wing. Lucas Moura, back to Dier, to well, can Tottenham bring this ball forward and do anything? 30 minutes played, still, surprise, 0-0. Son now has it on the wing, chance for some attacking. Oh, well, Tottenham got a corner, you never know. "50 minutes go till half time." And Spurs have a corner on the right side here at the London Stadium. We need a goal alive in this match up. Winks is going to take the corner. Of course, he scored his first goal for England against Kosovo. Eric Dier getting a hug from one of the West Ham players, and that is going to be another corner. Alderweireld went for that, and he managed to knock it against Fredericks, so that's gone out for another corner, which Winks will take this corner again from the right side. And that's gone out for another corner. That didn't even get into the box. So corner for Spurs. Can Winks do better? He gets it in the box. Keeper punched out. Alderweireld goes for a shot, but only finds a West Ham shirt, and Tottenham are now going to have to do it all again, trying to play the ball to Alli, and that's a throw into Spurs. I suppose it was a better delivery, that one, from Winks. Davies to Winks. Kane goes over, another play goes over. Now West Ham can come forward down their right side, but they can't keep possession. And West Ham have it in the middle with Winks. Winks has got a man over. No, he tries to play to Moura, to Winks. Winks into Kane. Son trying to play 7. And that's a good clearance. That's actually good defending that from Rice. That was a good ball. And Alli, well, good ball by Alli, but Son not quick enough. Oh, I wouldn't recommend watching J-League games. Japanese football ain't very good. Now, Dele Alli's going to take this corner. It's worse than watching the Australian football. Here comes the corner, which will be taken in weirdly all the way back. Ben Davies puts the ball in, and that's into the arms of the keeper. Who's going to get the ball? Headed by West Ham inside their own half. Finds a Spurs player in their own half. Kane goes up for this, but DRB wins the header. And the free kick goes to West Ham inside their own half. Flag is up. Cool, when they say the Premier League's the best league in the world and you watch a game like this, you think people are overhyping the Premier League. That's the point with the Premier League. When the game is bad, it gets worse. And number 6 Sanchez clears it. Number 20 Alli has it. And he plays it to the wing. A long ball over the top. Can Son get this? Number 23 Odie should deal with this. And the keeper comes and collects. God, do we need a goal? A goal to be scored by anybody. 3 goals and 3 assists in 10 Premier League appearances. And he's going to get away with the ball. It's number 20, Alli. And Son plays it. It could be a goal. Come on, Kane. Just put it. Alright, good defending from West Ham. Can West Ham bring it forward? No, back with Ben Davies. Plays to the middle to Winks. Winks into Alli. Alli tries to play on. This could be the goal. Could be the goal. Could be the goal. And it is 1-0 to Son. Spurs take the lead. Number 7, Min Son, gives Tottenham the lead here at the London Stadium. And my word, did we need that goal to liven things up. Now we're hoping for a goal fest, a 5-5 draw. Now that would be something. Wouldn't that be a brilliant way to finish this game? West Ham United 5, Spurs 5 for a final score. You know, it's a good ball through to Alli, and then Alli just looks up and there was Son. One skip and bang into the back of the net. Gomez, a quality goal. Got a question, number 23's defending there for West Ham. Why not? Or maybe the keeper should have done better. That goal goes in. Oh, keeper, man. You should be having that ball, man. The West Ham keeper should be saving that. Mourinho is happy that his team, he's taken over in the lead. And now Son comes forward. So at least it's not 0-0. And Spurs have the ball again. Aldi to Sanchez. Long ball played in by Winks. Alli. Is Alli going to shoot? He shoots. And he's wide of the left post. Pellegrini out if West Ham lose. Do we have a West Ham supporter in the chat? If you're West Ham, hello. There's plenty of time for West Ham to get back in this game. There's Daniel Levy sitting next to Ray Winston. And it's Tottenham on the ball in the middle of the park. Moura. He's fouled. Arsenal play Southampton. You know, you predict Arsenal to win, they lose. You predict Arsenal to lose, they win. And if you book them to the door, you never know what's going to happen with the Arsenal. Arsenal pretty unpredictable. Southampton, of course, were annihilated 9-0 by Leicester City. Then in 2 games conceded 6 against Man City at the Etihad. A lot of people said Southampton had a good game at the Etihad. All Man City did was, all Southampton did was put 11 men behind the ball. Oh, there's a booking for a West Ham player. There's been a foul on Son. And he's been booked with a yellow card. Son is holding his ankle. Oh, Fredericks caught him there. That's a red cup. Fredericks should be walking. That's a dangerous challenge. Fredericks is very lucky. Ryan Fredericks has got a booking. And he'll be happy with that. When he sees that again, he knows he should be walking. So the goal scorer for Spurs, the South Korean, he's down injured. 17 in the stream. 5 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Hopefully this will won't be too much injury time, so I can switch it straight over for the championship clash between Sheffield Wednesday and West Bromwich Albany at the Hawthorns. And there's the... Ooh, that looks worse every time. He got the ball and caught the player. So West Ham very lucky to still have 10 men on the field. Did Kane just say you're a lucky man? And I think you can see the expression on Fredericks' face. That was close. I think he thought he was walking. That looks painful. I think Son's going to have to be substituted. 5 minutes to go to half time. Ball in the box. Will Spurs make it 2? No, they won't. Oh, that's same as a player down for West Ham now. Goalkeeper came a long way. It's number 20, Ogbonna. What happened to him? Oh, the goalkeeper took his own player out. But he smashed into him. And when you remember Street Fighter 2, the keeper's just tiger uppercutted or dragon punched his own player. So it looks like Pellegrini could be on his way. Is he the next manager to say goodbye in the Premiership? Are West Ham about to relieve him of his services? So we back. What's the referee saying? Are we having a VR decision? Can't be. Well, I don't know what that was for. Well, the keeper's kicked it out. And here comes Tottenham Hotspur. Alli, and he falls over, but somehow manages to find Son. Was on his bottom. And Tottenham make it 2-0. And Son gets his second goal off the game, and that was Lucas. Well, is it Lucas Moura who scored? It was poor defending that from West Ham once again. Fabulous play from Alli. How he kept that ball in play as Lucas Moura comes in at the left near post to poke it home. But fair play to Alli. Alli slips here and somehow keeps in a nice little cheeky back heel on his back. Son squares the ball and Moura slips in at the near post to make it 2-0. And I've got to say, Pellegrini, I think, could be saying bye-bye West Ham. It's going from bad to worse here for West Ham. Not saying Tottenham have been that good in this game. But anyway, well, it's 2-0 to the Spurs. I don't know how Alli kept that in play. That was some skill. And I thought that was going out for a throw-in. Heads up. And West Ham in deep, deep trouble. Well, if this game is starting to liven up, I'll tell you, till Son actually scored, this game was awful. But you know what they say? A goal can liven up a game. And I would have to say West Ham still half asleep. So, well, Spurs can move as high as 5th by winning by 3 goals plus. Well, they're halfway there. But Tottenham have let 2 goals slip. Have been 2-0 up for, they've let it slip. So West Ham not out of it yet, and that will be headed away. So West Ham will hopefully get back to the dressing room 2-0 down, and maybe come back out in the second half as a different team. Or then again, maybe not, as West Ham have it. Well, West Ham now coming forward. What can West Ham do? Snodgrass takes a shot. It's close, but it's gone wide. And strangely enough, that's probably West Ham's best shot on goal, was that shot from Snodgrass from outside the area. and it was well wide. How much injury time? 2 minutes injury time. And the former Gillingham keeper is going to boot it out. Who's up for this? It's West Ham. They win the first header. Spurs win the second header. And the referee Mark Glover gives a free kick to Spurs for what I really don't know. Dier takes it quick. In midfield. With Alderweireld to Sanchez. Sanchez to Air, back to Sanchez, and back to the ex-Gillingham goalkeeper who passes it straight out to Sanchez. Air to Sanchez, and it doesn't find Moura. Moura, the second goal scorer, plays it to Dier, and here come Tottenham forward again, man over, Winks, and that will go out for a corner to Spurs. And Mourinho's already down the tunnel. You can't make up with this guy's happy or miserable. But haven't we missed some of Mourinho's amazing after-match interviews? And Pellegrini's wondering, is he still going to be the West Ham manager after this match? Here comes the corner, hits a West Ham player, back in. Another header, and that's a good save from Roberto. So another corner. Good header there by Sanchez, and there was Roberto to push it over the bar and knock it away. Don't know if that would have been a goal if he wouldn't have saved it. So another Tottenham corner. Straight in there. Header, and that is over. And that is half time. Well, it's 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. And this game didn't come alive until Son scored. I do think Roberto could have saved it. The second goal, Alli fell on his back. Samé managed to backheel it. Son took it, squared it for Moura, who came in at the near post to make it 2-0. So Tottenham are now 6th with 17 points if they hold on. I'll be back for the second half in about 15 minutes. And they've kicked off. It's the second half. It's 2-0 to the Spurs. There's been one-way traffic. No changes from either team. My word, do West Ham need to change, but you gotta say Tottenham have let 2-0 goals slip already. Season, of course, the famous one at the Emirates, they were 2-0 up and they totally lost it. So Spurs not very good at holding leads, and that is definitely a foul on Snodgrass. So can West Ham get back in this game? Number 24 throws in. It's a long boot by Spurs. Number 14, here comes Rice. And he loses it now. What can Tottenham do? Son trying to chase number 24, Fredericks, down. And Fredericks turns. And he's able to bring the ball forward. This could be a decent chance now for West Ham to get back in this game. And who was he passing to? The steward ain't on your team. I think Fredericks mistaked one of the stewards for a West Ham player. That was dreadful. I'm not going to show the replay. Fredericks down the right side, passes it to the steward or the invisible man. So West Ham kicking from left to right, and Tottenham, of course, kicking the opposite direction, like you do when you switch halves. Number 11 plays it out on the left side for West Ham. Bit of wrestling going on with number 30 and number 6, and Sanchez has given away the free kick. Bit of wrestling there. Otherwise, Sanchez didn't try to pin him there and get the 3 count. Had a chance there to put him in the figure 4 leg lock. So West Ham, they got it's a free kick in a very good area. That number 11's gonna take Snodgrass. If he can find heads, this will go in the back of the net, guaranteed. What was that? That was poor from Snodgrass. Now can Spurs break? Son's going to go all the way unless he can get Moura in the play. He can. And Moura's back to make it 3. And he's put it wide. What a miss by Luca. How has Lucas Moura missed? Son runs up through the middle. Plays a pinpoint pass to play Moura through, and he shoots wide. Whoops, he dragged the shot. He totally mishit his shot. So still 2-0 down West Ham when they should be 3-0 down. And that's going to be a free kick to Tottenham on their right side. Harry Kane takes it quick. And it's Alli playing it back to Wink. Wink plays it over to number 24. He puts the ball straight in the box. Here comes a header from Kane. And that's 3-0 to the Spurs. Harry Kane with a header at the near post. And my word, it goes from bad to worse for West Ham. Harry Kane's the man. Doesn't matter how bad the Spurs are playing, that man always scores for England and Spurs. I think Pellegrini's just waiting for the red light, and he's P45 now. Good run here. Plays it to Winks. Winks plays it out to his number 24. Number 24 with a peach of a cross. And there is Kane unmarked, just to nod it home. Ooh, it's poor defending the game from West Ham. The OB could have done a lot better. Could have brought him down for a penalty. And Roberto was never going to save that. He couldn't even save a shot at close range from Son. There was no chance of him saving that. And there's a player, and Harry Kane is down. We don't know if Mourinho's magic has worked yet, because West Ham have been absolutely abysmal in this game. Don't tell me. Looks like some of the West Ham fans are leaving already. 7 goals in the Premier League this season, 8 goals in the last 9 Premier League period appearances for against West Ham. Somebody says it's 5-0 to West Ham. I'll totally ignore that. The score will be updated by me, Dazzle, or the scoreline update. West Ham have the ball, and that's going to reach nobody. So can Spurs come forward again through the middle? Out to number 27. Winks to number 24. Back to the middle. Winks. The Dier back to Winks. Winks turns. Plays it to Alli. Plays it to Kane. Kane going out wide. Playing it back to Davies. Kane switches it. And they're not going to get to that. It's going to be a throw into West Ham just near the corner flag. On their right side. So Tottenham at home in 5th place. Sheffield United are in 6th. Now who would have had that? Sheffield United after 12 games been 6th in the Premiership. Header by Sanchez, another header back by Spurs to Kane. Dier. Alli turns. He's got. I thought he was going to try and pick out Son. Decides to play it to 27 on the wing. Plays it back to 24. Back to Moura. Into Dier. Dier still has the ball. Back to Moura. To Dier. And West Ham, how long can they hold on to the ball for? That was definitely a foul on number 30. Oh, there's a miss here. And number 20, Alli could make it 4. Plays Kane through, and it wasn't the greatest ball, and Kane fouls his man. Long boost up. Who's going to be first ahead? It's going to be West Ham number 22. And now, but Tottenham retrieve it and bring it upfield. I don't know if you can say Tottenham have played well in this game, or has it West Ham have been diabolical all over the pitch. West Ham's best shot was in the first half. A shot just outside the area from Snodgrass, which was dragged wide. Long ball played up the field. West Ham win that header. And West Ham have it. A bit of a pullback there on Snodgrass, number 21. Brings it to the middle. Now he plays it back. Now it's to Rice. Could play it over to Cresswell. No. Gonna go to the right. No. Number 16. Noble has it. Now Cresswell has it. Can he do anything? Now here's a chance maybe for West Ham. It's a good pass from Cresswell, but number 30 loses the ball. But he's won a throw in. And it's going to be another substitution. Ooh. And West Ham. Well, they've got the ball, but they're going all the way back centre. And West Ham played that to number 21 as number 18 is ready to come on. Cresswell receives it back, plays the ball through. Might be a chance here for West Ham to score, but he's offside. He's well offside. Perfect decision by the linesman on the near side. Number 7, I couldn't really pronounce his name. Let's hope the number 18's got a name we can pronounce. So it's Fornals. Or Fornellas, or he can be number 18. I can't get that name correct. It's probably a silent F as Moura plays it to Kane. Kane was held on, but keeps the ball, plays it to Dier. Back to number 24. All the way back to Sanchez, and all the way back to Gazzaniga, the ex-Gillingham keeper, who plays it back out to Sanchez. Sanchez on the wing, plays a long ball into Moura, who's had a pretty decent game. Did actually miss a sitter to make it 3-0. I'm surprised as I think the West Ham fans must be leaving early, because I can only hear Tottenham fans. Number 33 Davies plays it long. His son going to get there? No, he's offside. Both teams have been offside quite a lot. West Ham need a goal before the hour mark if they're going to make an incredible comeback. And it wouldn't surprise me if Tottenham did crumble. And here come West Ham. Ball played over. Now on the wing. Number 18, the substitution. Plays his man through. And that will go out for throwing, will it? No. He retrieves the ball back. Tries to play in Noble. And Noble wins the throw in. So throwing to West Ham on their right side. Can they go long? It's in, trying to find number 34, and that bounces all the way back to the keeper. Lazzini and Wilkes all out injured for West Ham as Moura has the ball to Dier. Back to the 24. Plays it back to Dier. He receives it back. And now he brings the ball up. Back to Alderweireld. Davies. Back to the Belgium. To Sanchez. And Sanchez going to bring it forward. Into Moura. He loses it. 24 retrieves it again. And West Ham have it. And West Ham lose it, but win a free kick. Just near where Jose Mourinho is. Number 18 was fouled. Cresswell takes it quickly. Plays it to Rice, who plays it to 23. Now over to the right side for West Ham. Oh, he's back to 23. Now to 21. That goes to Cresswell. Cresswell tries to play it long, and that's going to be dealt with quite easily. Goal kick to Tottenham. The number 18 was unable to get to that ambitious long hoof up the field. Is Jose Mourinho actually going to smile? He looks very, very miserable. Can't you really been in the Tottenham job for 2 days? Jose Mourinho has won 36 games when leading 2-0 at half time. Well, to be honest, unless Spurs do a classic crumble, they can't really lose this game. I mean, West Ham, they're not offering anything in this game. West Ham Snodgrass plays it to Cresswell, number 18. Plays it to Snodgrass. Snodgrass into number 22. To the middle to Noble. Now where's the chance to West Ham? It's in the box and it's straight at the keeper. Seven Nikes, thank you very much. Antonio, that's awful. Well, at least West Ham have had a shot at goal in this half, I suppose. And Tottenham about to make it 4. No, they're not. I just thought Tottenham were Harry Kane was about to make it 4-0, but a good recovery tackled that from the West Ham defender. West Ham coming forward with Snodgrass down their left side. What can he do? Plays it to Cresswell. Cresswell plays it back upfield to Rice, who's out of position. And West Ham going forward have gone again backwards. Diop to number 16. Over on their right side now for West Ham. Still West Ham. Can they come forward? Number 16 might have a shot. No, he just passes it. And now it's with Cresswell. I don't think Cresswell's going to have a shot, is he? No, and it's headed out by the number 4 for Tottenham. But it's back out on the wing now for West Ham. Fredericks passes it. Number 14, Rice. Is he going to have a shot? No. Back to Rice. To Cresswell. Cresswell plays it to Snodgrass. Snodgrass in the box. Easily cleared by Spurs. And that's a free kick to Spurs. There's Harry Kane's chance again. And we've had a smell from Jose Mourinho. I wouldn't call this Spurs turning the corner. It's pretty easy to say West Ham have been absolutely awful. And that is again dreadful from West Ham. There's a chance here. Son, he wins a corner. Shocking defending the game from West Ham. There comes Son. Luckily Son couldn't do anything with it. Shortly taken. Son to Davies. Now he passes it and that ball goes in the box, but number 38 is for West Ham and he boots it up the pitch. And West Ham won't be able to do anything as the ex-Gillingham keeper is off his line and kicks it out for a throw-in on the halfway line on the right side for West Ham, and it's going to be a substitution for West Ham. 8 lights, cheers. Sanchez is coming on for West Ham, that's number 15. So we have 2 Sanchez on the pitch. Don't know if this substitution is going to be any better for the Hammers. And Sanchez gets his first touch of the ball, plays it back upfield. And it's all the way back to the West Ham keeper. The first header is for Tottenham, but it's a free kick for a foul by Alderweireld, the Belgium international. .41 Rice moves it to number 16 Noble. Noble plays it to Sanchez. Over to Cresswell on the left. Cresswell can't move forward, has to play back to defence, number 21. Rice. And again, when he plays the ball back, he just receives it back. Over to number 21. And he comes forward down that left. Tries to find his... won a free kick, West Ham. A foul by Harry Kane. He does push Ogbonna off the ball. Number 11 Snodgrass can't do nothing. Moura has it. West Ham win that tussle, but Moura retrieves. Winks coming through the middle, plays it into Son. Moura has it. He's got options, tries to play Son in, headed away, but Moura wins wins the ball, just plays it back to Dier. Dier plays it 24, who plays it into Kane. Kane plays it back to Dier. Winks goes back to the Belgium international. Now Ben Davies plays it back to Winks. He's back with the Belgium. Over to Sanchez of Tottenham. Back over to 24 on the right. He skips past one West Ham tackle. Try to play Harry Kane in. It's a good challenge by Winks. And Winks has it in the middle. Plays it out to 24 on the left. And Tottenham look like they're in control at the moment. And that's going to be a free kick by the substitution Sanchez of West Ham, number 15. A foul on Lucas on Tottenham's right side. And it was actually Cresswell. And Spurs playing it back into defence. Ben Davies to Son. They'll go to number 22 for West Ham. Can't think of anything to do. Sanchez. Over to the left for West Ham. Snodgrass tries to play it in, but loses it, and Son brings it forward. Kane. He's got options. If he can find them, but he hits Alli instead of finding Son, who was in a good position to run onto that and score. And he just rolls it out to number 21 for West Ham. He plays it to Cresswell on their left. He plays it back to 21 to Noble. That's to Rice. Now it's on the right side, and West Ham get a throw in. Number 16, and Noble doesn't retrieve the pass, and Tottenham can come away with it. Alli to Sanchez to number 24. Bit of a mistimed pass though. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez doesn't win a throw in, so it's back with West Ham. Cresswell into the middle to Noble. Noble plays it over to number 24, who passes it on to Sanchez. Ooh, wins a free kick, does he? Antonio wants a free kick. Now he's got it. Antonio came well into field. That's definitely a foul. Ben Davies with a yellow card. Could West Ham get a foothold back in this game? 3-1 might just change the direction of the 3 points. I think Fredericks is looking at this. Cresswell. I think Snodgrass is in. Is Snodgrass going to have a crack? It looks like Snodgrass is going to have a crack. Top left. Oh, he hits the wall. Disappointing again from West Ham. Ooh, he knocked out Harry Kane. Harry Kane is down facing the turf. Oh, he took that full in the face. I bet he felt that. Sorry I've been a while. What's the score, mate? 3-0 to Tottenham. Harry Kane with a header, who's now down in the turf in absolute agony. We don't want any ridiculous amount of injury time. I've got to sort of get cracking on to the next game, which is Sheffield Wednesday v West Bromwich Albion. I think the words going and Pellegrini are going to go together by Monday morning. I think he will be going. How many fingers is he holding up, Harry Kane? I'd bring Harry Kane off. Would be much of a safer option. Number 23 coming on for Spurs. Yeah, he's not taking no risk bringing Harry Kane off. That's the right option. A long kick back to the West Ham keeper. And he kicks it out to number 21, who plays it to Rice. Noble. Back to Rice, back to 21. Now it should be the Cresswell it is. Can West Ham move this ball forward? 80 minutes for West Ham to do something in this game. And it's West Ham with number 18, Cresswell. And that comes again to nothing. Snodgrass tries to close the keeper down. He just boots it up. Harry Kane back on the pitch. As West Ham come forward with Antonio. Fredericks puts the ball in. Everyone misses it. But still with Snodgrass. Still. Oh dear. Wasted the game by West Ham. But West Ham still have a chance. And West Ham get back into this game. Antonio makes it 3-1. Maybe West Ham are going to get back in this game. Probably not, but they could. It's not a bad goal. Well, the first attempts were terrible for West Ham, and suddenly Antonio, when this ball comes back in, Antonio manages to find the left corner. Even though his shirt was being pulled, but he still scored. There's still hope for the Irons. They're not sunk yet. It's a good strike, good goal. Another player down for Tottenham. Ben Davies is down, and the West Ham fans are booing him like crazy. I said I don't want too much injury time. It's the first goal in the Premier League this season for Antonio. Looks like Ben Davies' Saturday afternoon is over, but he'll be happy. Tottenham have won, and he has qualified with Wales for next year's Euro 2020, which is going to be played all over Europe. Whose bright idea was that in UEFA? The final will be at Wembley Stadium. Danny Rose, pull up your shorts. Danny Rose is going to come on to replace Ben Davies. So West Ham may be back in this. And is Harry Kane going to get there? No, he's not. A long ball booted down the field by number 21. So Tottenham's next fixtures: Bournemouth at home, Man United away, and Burnley at home. There's going to be a chance for Harry Kane down the wing. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. And that'll be a throw in to West Ham. And Cresswell will take it. Throw taken. And that's going to go out for a goal kick to West Ham. So Antonio, the substitution, gets his first goal. I suppose it has to be time for the Panini Man of the Match. Let the voting commence. The player with the most votes, of course, wins this amazing award. Just what every Premier League footballer wants to win. As West Ham now come forward. No, they don't. Maybe now to Antonio, the goal scorer. Could be a chance here for West Ham to get back in the lead, but nothing doing. And could Spurs break with Winks? He's got his Son in enough space. He's found Son. Son brings it forward. It's a good challenge, but Son still has it. Back to Winks on that left side. And here comes the number 24 for Tottenham on the left side this time. Into the middle now. Sanchez to Winks. Can Spurs maybe? Moura offside. Another substitution for the Spurs. Controversies. Christian Eriksen comes on. His contract is running out. Does he want to still be a Spurs player? The long ball is played by Sanchez to Dier. I mean, that should be Alli. And Alli comes forward, plays it to Kane. Kane puts the ball in the box. Nobody there, headed out by West Ham, but only finds Winks, who plays it to Dier. To number 24, and they've gone backwards, and Sanchez will go back to the ex-Gillingham keeper. Back to the keeper. He kicks it long, and there'll be a throw into West Ham United just inside the Spurs half, near the halfway line. So he's going to come off. It's going to be Dele Alli to a chorus of boos from the West Ham fans. Alli should be walking off the pitch to the nearest, but he decided to walk off and embrace all the booing from the West Ham supporters. So Christian Eriksen on for Dele Alli is a straight replacement. Well, I must say Eriksen is an exceptional player. Even when he's playing absolute rubbish on the pitch, he comes up with something. He's a very dangerous player. But maybe a chance to West Ham. Antonio sort of ran into trouble. Moura now has it. I can see Harry Kane. Kane's got it. Can he play something? We can't, but Moura wins a free kick. And Sanchez not happy with that decision. He did foul him. Another substitution for Spurs. Should be the West Ham supporters will be delighted, especially if this player sides the length of the pitch. I think this is going to be Eriksen territory to make it 4-1. Straight into the arms of the West Ham keeper. No problems there. He just rolls out to Cresswell. Now Cresswell can come down the left. He could have come down the left, but plays it into Rice. No ball. No ball into Sanchez. Back to Noble. Noble plays it back to Cresswell on the left. Cresswell back to Rice. Here comes Rice. And here come West Ham maybe to Antonio. Antonio loses his foot but keeps hold of the ball. Plays it to Sanchez, who plays it over to Noble. Noble squares it over to Cresswell on the left. Cresswell now in field. Twisty turns and wins a free kick. So West Ham got 9 minutes to rescue this game. 9 minutes for Tottenham to hold on to a very healthy lead. But if West Ham can score from this free kick, it could change things. Snodgrass needs to find heads. His last free kick was useless. Oh, it's in there. What's going to happen? It's in the air. Bit of a scramble. Booted away. Can West Ham get it back in there with number 24? He brings the ball forward and plays it to Sanchez, who couldn't keep it in play. So Son coming off, who scored the first goal and set up the second goal with help from Alli. No, it's Lucas Moura going off. So number 17, Sissoko coming on. Cresswell can't go forward, has to go backwards all the way to Rice. Plays it to number 24. Back to Rice. To number 21. To Cresswell. Down the field. And he's giving it away. Maybe they'll break with number 17, the sub. Trying to retrieve the ball, lose it. Now number 11, Snodgrass has it. That's a foul. But he's played the advantage. Definitely a foul by Kane. And West Ham have it. Now can West Ham get a cross in? Back out to Antonio. Antonio coming in field. Is he going to play with 24? He does. 24. What is a throw in to West Ham off Harry Kane? Long ball in, heads up, headed away. Dealt very easily by Spurs, and West Ham could have another throw in. No, they decided to keep the ball in play. 21 has it in the middle, into Noble. Noble just plays it short to Rice. Rice into Antonio, who plays it back to Noble, plays it to Sanchez. Sanchez goes back to Noble. Noble had an option on the wing. But here, a long ball to Noble to Cresswell. Cresswell on the wing, puts the ball in the box. A blinding header that by Tottenham. Good defensive header. Now Spurs trying to come forward quickly, but they can't. And West Ham have the ball with under 6 minutes left. And Fredericks is fouled. Wins a free kick. Plays it quickly out on that right side. Number 30, Antonio, trying to get past Rose, but Rose making sure he didn't go any further. And it's a goal kick. Good defending that from Danny Rose. There's plenty of time. The next match don't kick off till 3 PM, which will be West Bromwich Albion v Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. Once this game has finished. So number 22, the ex-Gillingham goalkeeper. And he boots it right down the middle. Heads up. And who's to come away with it? It's going to be West Ham inside their own half. Cresswell. There's a player down, and that's what you don't want. No, Cresswell still going. They're all pleased to Spurs fans. There is a player down for Spurs. Whoops. Robert Snodgrass and Harry Kane Don't know what that was all about. And Michael Oliver's got the yellow card out. Isn't that usually where Jose Mourinho was on the pitch and stops that? Ooh. Bit of WWE going on there. A lovely little backflip, and then Harry Kane tries... No, it's Snodgrass tries to pin Harry Kane for the 3 count. But Harry Kane kicked out. Nah, nothing really in there, was there? I think Snodgrass went for the bear hug and Harry Kane decided to go for the neck breaker. Or as we would call it, the rude awakening. And the substitution is down for Spurs. So we're going to have a bit of injury time now. We're going to have probably 5 minutes of injury time, which I didn't want. So I can set things up for the next game. And the substitution is hobbling off. Can't be nothing worse than when you... And the West Ham fans are starting to disappear. They've seen more than enough. This game was pretty poor until Son scored. I still think Roberto could have saved it. I think he took his eye off the ball. Right, I think it is going to be Cresswell on this left side with a free kick. He's trying to play over straight into the box. West Ham, everyone goes for it, nothing happens. And Danny Rose clears the Son, but that falls to Fredericks. And it bounces off Michael Oliver, ball in the box, no, number 18 for West Ham. Now the ball's in the box, easy headed away by Sanchez, heads up by Cresswell. And that's to number 16 Noble. West Ham starting to try and throw everything at Tottenham with no effect. Antonio to Fredericks. Fredericks puts the ball in, he wins a corner on that right side. Another Spurs player gone down. This time it's Rose. Is he really injured or are they doing some time wasting tactics? Well, here comes the corner for West Ham. Is it Snodgrass? Snodgrass with the free hit goal there. It's 3-2. It's not. VR, was he offside? Whoops. I can't tell from that angle. Oh, he's offside, 100%. Sorry, West Ham. Rice is offside. You know, he's moved too quick. Oh, that's offside. I wish there was 3-2. That made a really exciting end to the game. As we're near the end of the 90 minutes and it's time for VR. There's no controversy. This is not a goal. Yeah, it's quick decision. No goal. He was offside. Rice ran a little bit too early for that. He could have still scored. He could have stayed offside and still got to the ball. And there's another smile on Jose Mourinho's face. Stoppage 6 minutes. What does that do us for time? That's plenty of time to sort things out, I think. Now we go West Ham. Antonio Frederick on the wing. Can they get a goal? That's a dreadful cause. Number 17 Heads it out for a throw-in to West Ham, which Cresswell will take. Can he get a long throw-in? He does. He retrieves the ball back. Now to Snodgrass, who wants it down the wing, puts a cross in, heads up. Keeper saves that header, no problems. Great run that from Snodgrass down to the byline, and that's not a bad bowl in. Shame the header was a bit disappointing there. Header from West Ham in defence. Number 18 can't get there, but West Ham have it with Cresswell. Cresswell boots the ball down the pitch. Can he find a player? He does, but it's a white shirt. Needs to find claret and blue. Harry Kane back on the field of play. And Sonny's running for the ball, I think. I think Son has been given the man of the match, and I do agree. So that prestigious award, the South Korean Son wins the Panini Man of the Match too. I'm sure we'll be delighted to have won that award. Happiest day of his life. Number 3, Cresswell retrieves it from Noble. West Ham's trying their best. Number 11, Snodgrass. Good defending that from Winks to put it out for a corner. Winks also has had a pretty decent game. So here comes the corner, which I think Snodgrass is going to take. From the left, ball goes in the box, headed out comfortably by Spurs, but number 24, Fredericks has it. No, just plays it out to Rice. Rice, it's a Spurs player. Cleared by Alderweireld. And Rice is going to have to go back to his keeper. Oh, he nearly lost it to Son, but luckily he somehow kept it. Number 16, Noble to Rice. Rice boots it long, looking for Antonia, but that's headed away. Kane is pushed over by Noble, and that'll be a free kick to Tottenham. Well, we tried to get the ball, thought to push Kane over, and Kane needed about 4 or 5 rolls. It's going to be Spurs with a free kick as we come up to the final 2 minutes of injury time. A long ball played up the right side, but it only goes as far as Rice, who boots the ball down to number 22. Hello, who hasn't really done much in this game. Noble over to Cresswell. And Cresswell won't get to that. Tottenham 2 straight away wins for Tottenham. Tottenham have never won 3 straight top flight away meetings with West Ham. We're about to win this game unless West Ham can get them 2 goals back. And there's the last 9. No, we still got another minute. It's West Ham number Heller to Antonio. It's going to be a throw-in, which I think Cresswell was going to take. And it is Cresswell with the ball. Can he it's another throw-in to West Ham a little bit further up. And now we are into the last final seconds of this game. Antonio trying to turn. Oh, it's gone out of play. And a mistake at the near post. Hello couldn't get there. Well, he turns his man. byline. Oh no, it wasn't the outplay. Ooh, good chance then to make it 3-2, but corner to West Ham a little bit too late. Another goal, consolation. 2! West Ham, they do. All goal for West Ham. And the number 21 has scored for West Ham. I don't know who the player is. Oh well. Well, at least West Ham make the score respectable. Well, I don't know what to say about this goal. Header on and it hits Ogbonna and goes in the back of the net. He knew nothing about that goal. And nor did the keeper. I don't think. And there's the final score, 3-2 to the Spurs. Not a good performance for West Ham. They didn't come alive until Antonio came on. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits for that game and get moving on to the next stream. So why not join us at 3 o'clock for West Bromwich Sheffield Wednesday. I'll say a quick goodbye for now.